And so you just, because you just mentioned, so thank you so much for this picture. I mean, I'm like, I'd like to end the discussion here because I feel like floating on this positive wave. You mentioned in this word regulation, yes, which I really don't like a lot as a scientist. But I want to say, yes, so I think an antidote to constraints, regulation, and whatever, we can, speaking of Le Ciel and such missions of enlightening the individual and the world, I think we can steer society and technological development for good. But I just want to ask also your opinion, because obviously you are involved in the Le Ciel movement. So I was thinking, and actually this is not only me, but our founder, Dr. Ben Goertzel, is involved in the development of some meditation apps. And his intent is to give these apps to developers to use the meditation tools. And his belief is that if we have a developer community on our platform that is actually enlightened and uses meditation and gets more and more in touch with themselves and with the others, and remembers that actually, the future, what are we building for, and why are we here? And then he thinks that this could make a real difference in the nature of artificial intelligence that gets developed, and that intrinsically we would remember that we have goodness in our DNA. My question is, what do you think about this? Is it a crazy idea? Or
No, I mean, it reminds me of Lawrence Ford, known as the Shaman of Wall Street, and his contention that inner peace creates world peace. And I think that, and there's good science behind meditation. We've seen into the brain that meditation has real impact. So I'm all for that. I think it's great. I don't, and it may be necessary, but it may not be sufficient. It is what I would say. And I really like the idea. I fully embrace it, because I think that it is the coders, it is the designers of the AI who, are at the nexus of this. And so anything we can do to help that community is great. I don't know. The national security side of me doesn't worry about them. Don't worry about you. Don't worry about, worries about the bad guys, the greed, whether they're bad because of greed, whether they're bad because of power, whether they're bad because of ignorance, and my term bad. Those are the people that keep